from the campus of Washington and Lee University. This is a Channel 18 Rockbridge News Update.
Welcome to the Rockbridge Report Tuesday Live Update. I'm Shauna Muckle. Facebook is back online today after a rough start to the week. 3 of the tech giant's largest platforms crashed on the heels of the company coming under fire from a whistleblower. CNN's John Lawrence has the latest.
Thumbs down across the globe Monday and screens seeing a lot less scrolling, with Facebook, Instagram, and WhatsApp all suffering global outages. The longest crash of the platforms in the company's history, the tech giant's chief technology officer offering up apologies, taking to its competition to communicate with users, tweeting, "We are experiencing networking issues and teams are working as fast as possible to debug and restore as fast as possible." The outage causing enough concern for the White House to keep an eye on it.
We are aware, we're monitoring.
The blackout coming on the heels of a black eye for the company, a Facebook whistleblower claiming the company puts profits over public safety.
Facebook has realized that if they change the algorithm to be safer, people will spend less time on the site, they'll click on less ads, they'll make less money.
Facebook responding to the whistleblower's claims, alleging 60 Minutes used select company materials to tell a misleading story about the research we do to improve our products. In prepared testimony obtained by CNN ahead of her appearance before a Senate subcommittee on Tuesday, Haugen said, "I believe what I did was right and necessary for the common good, but I know Facebook has infinite resources which it could use to destroy me." I'm John Lawrence reporting.
Meanwhile, a Facebook whistleblower told Congress today that the company's products harm children and fuel polarization in the U.S. Former employee Frances Haugen testified that executives refuse to change because they elevate profits over safety. She also laid responsibility with the company's CEO, Mark Zuckerberg. Haugen accused Facebook of being aware of apparent harm to some teens from Instagram and being dishonest in its public fight against hate and misinformation. Orange County, California is now under a state of emergency after oil spewed into the ocean because of a pipeline leak. Officials say it could be as much as 144,000 gallons. How did it happen? Why did it happen? When did it happen? As CNN's Britt Conway reports, those are questions officials are still trying to answer.
We hate to see this happen on our shores.
Patches of oil on the shores of Southern California, from Huntington Beach down to Laguna Beach. And the Coast Guard says it's likely to continue moving south after a leak in a pipeline sent more than 100,000 gallons of oil gushing to the surface, polluting the water and beaches for miles. Cleanup efforts are happening in the ocean, on the shore, and being monitored from the air. But the extent of the ecological damage is still unclear. Also unclear right now exactly what happened. The president and CEO of Amplify Energy, the company that owns the pipeline, says they're closing in on the source of the leak.
We have examined more than 8,000 feet of pipe, and we have isolated one specific area of significant interest.
The cause is also still a work in progress. Authorities are looking at the possibility the line was hit by a ship's anchor. Then there's the question of when it happened. According to this hazardous materials spill report from the Governor's Office Emergency Services, on Friday at 8:22 p.m. local time, a caller reported an unknown sheen in the water near their vessel in the Pacific Ocean. But officials with Amplify and the Coast Guard say they weren't notified Friday night.
We were not aware of a leak on Friday night.
I can tell you when the Coast Guard received the port report, which was Saturday morning.
The search for answers continues. This disaster now a criminal investigation. I'm Britt Conway reporting.
Turning now to the fight against COVID-19. Johnson & Johnson asked the FDA today to allow booster shots of its COVID-19 vaccine. It comes as the government looks to expand its booster campaign to millions more vaccinated Americans. The FDA authorized booster shots of Pfizer's vaccine for older Americans and other at-risk groups last month. The government backed the extra Pfizer shots, but is worried about creating confusion for the millions who received the Moderna and J&J shots. U.S. officials do not recommend mixing and matching different vaccine brands. Here in Virginia, DMV offices are opening for walk-in service 3 days a week. Virginians can now visit all 75 offices without an appointment each Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. Appointment-only service will be offered each Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. The department closed its offices at the beginning of the pandemic and reopened in May 2020 on an appointment-only basis. Thanks for watching the Tuesday Live Update. Tune in on Thursday at 5 p.m. for our full broadcast. In the meantime, you can stay connected via our website, rockbridgereport.wlu.edu.